separating waves. Going to be at the very least the first back, maybe two. So that is a tiny window, but bot side, I don't know how Ruder and Life are going to do into this Syndra Trundle combination.
Single time he picks this champion, and especially into the Rise that has that lower range, might be a way for him. Level 3 ganking the top lane as the Shock Blast goes wide. Birdol just going to be playing super safe. Clid's going to move up though. Here goes the mist, and there's no flash, remember, as Birdol's in trouble. First blood goes over to Canyon, who knew exactly where to be. Clid though is going to be able to get that reset. Looks for it as he dives on over. Canyon still wanting to fight him here. Lands the Q. Will take a turret shot though and needs to be a little bit careful. Teleport to come through from at least one mid laner, and Birdol to come back to the lane. Sorry, Khan is just going to make his way back up.
Able to trade kills. They've been able to pick up some minion leads across the board, right? Every single lane, just a little bit behind. Now a blue buff as well, and I would love a dive here.
Diving. Yeah, Realm Warp is available, of course. As Showmaker is going to walk over Vision, but Canyon's walking through a minion wave. Ruler's in trouble. There is no Devour available as BDD's going to turn up. Does find the Trundle as he gets booted back into the team. The flash out of the way of the Emperor's Divide. They are going to be able to trade 1-for-1 in the end. See whether it's going to be worth it as Khan. Let's see whether that test is actually going to come through. The flash from Birdol gets the triumph and walks out.
And that's an incredibly huge kill. Oh, no.
As he's trying to deny Showmaker here, but Khan will be able to get the 1-for-1 in the end. So
there is both the opportunity to shove in the wave in bot side and also just pick up a Herald without any possible contestation. As imagine if this was Ultim Kench, this would not be a possibility. However, it is not. Barrel only level 4, so not nearly as tanky as you might otherwise be. As I am pretty sure that that was BDD's intent to just try and disengage, not wanting to continue on the play there, as just a read here as well from Birdol, right? Knowing that he has the damage with that flash in.
The Triumph as well, keeping him
Goodbye.
alive. Yep. As Khan in trouble once again, but this time Canyon's going to be here. Let's see if we can find the Q. You don't need to if you just flash for it. Oh, the Q's going to miss, however. And the flash cripple not enough as Khan's still looking for it, but Birdol's going to be able to walk away.
And that's really big because he can base, he can then teleport back to his turret, and I don't know if he'll be in time, especially because no one on the team can help him, and they do have the Herald available, so that might just be a sack turret, but can at the very least defend his two specific picks, can provide a lot of value. It's incredible. Was a dive here.
Yeah, big Realm Warp towards the top side. We can just take down this turret, as that's a great knock-up as Birdol's trying to get out of there. He might be able to, as Canyon's going to go down first. They do manage to trade for Clid, as now Birdol is going to be taken by Showmaker. BDD is going to replace the turret, and he has full health. But 1 versus 2 is still a big ask. So both of them are able to collect one. Here's Shirley. She's going to try and take the inner turret here towards the bottom side, and I think that she will just be able to get it. Yeah, just plants the skull in there, and it's all too easy for Damwon Kia. And I was going, oh, okay, BDD going to start something here as he pushes the Rise underneath the turret and very comfortably grabs this one. Damwon still pushing here on the bottom side, wanting to get this next charge as Birdol dives forward. It's a good stun from Ghost on the disengage. Let's use that possession or depossession to get that one working as everyone just dives on in, and there's Khan's Shock Blast. This is the one he prepared earlier with all of that obscene amount of gold, was able to take him down from a third health.
Cool barrel. And moved away from, however, the poke is still good here from Geng.
Stun connects onto life here. That's almost perma CC, and Ghost is going to pick that one up as Canyon dives in on the backside, gets a decent kick into Ruler, but he is still going to fall down. The Shock Blast not actually connecting here as Ruler still at full health. 1-for-1, but with Canyon now gone, it should be Soul Point being possible here for Geng. There's a Moonlight Vigil though, as Barrel should be taken. No, just barely saved by the heal from Ghost. Now Damwon Kia don't want to go for it. It's basically a 3 versus 4. And that is Soul Point now for Geng. They are down 5,000 gold. Still beautifully done.
He's fine. He's Rise. He will just, I guess, stay at the station, read a book, you know, push a wave. What
Can't get interrupted if you're not actually in there.
Ah, got him.
Really clean. As Geng will be able to grab this turret, but that is Yeah, okay, Devour going to be used onto Clid there as Birdol immediately going to get scattered out of the fight. BDD down to half. That's a great shock blast as Showmaker looks for BDD. Does almost find him, but now he's going to be out of the fight as Canyon's fighting Birdol, but he's got a Gore Drinker and Birdol's in trouble. The Q lands this time and Canyon finishes it off. Clid now extraordinarily low life. Mega dead in the river. Surge ahead. As BDD getting some poke damage onto Canyon. We have to keep our eyes on the Azir. He is so much of the Genji damage as Birdol, now possibly in trouble, is going to be able to press W and be okay for the moment. As Genji trying to get into position to steal away this Mountain Soul, possibly their only avenue back into this one as they do pick up the aggro as Damwon Kia still just holding on. Birdol gets in, gets out. The Cyclone is going to buy space, and that is going to be Mountain Soul as BDD dives forward, finds two with the Emperor's Divide, but do they have enough damage? That's the question. They've lost so many as Genji. They just don't have the wallets for it. Damwon Kia wiped the floor with them, and yes, you managed to pick up 4 dragons, but Damwon Kia, they'll take the Nexus.
Genji see an opportunity, give it their all, but it is not enough. Damwon Kia played the early part of the game out so well, used all the advantages that were given to them by this draft, and then, yeah, you get a couple of man in a really nice shove there, BDD, but when your item's behind, not going to win you the game.
No, beautifully played by Damwon Kia. I loved how they focused on exactly what they needed to in order to win the game. It wasn't about denying dragons, things like this. Canyon's going to have a bit of a dance, and Damwon Kia will, in isolation, what he's supposed to do. I don't think that anyone's going to be coming out of this one saying that Birdol's a terrible player or anything like that. It's just that Damwon Kia played around the fact that the Wukong existed in the lane so I believe we saw Rich play it on this patch.
Yeah, we did.
They lost that series, just FYI. I don't think he is as powerful by any stretch, but could also still theoretically be Jungle Viego. You know, yeah. We've got all sorts of crazy things that could potentially happen. Xin support. Trundle top, Viego jungle.
You have a knock-up.
Yeah, there we go.
Something.
Perfect.
The Viego pick and the power that he has. I think that Genji definitely has an opportunity. I'd still say this is
She's supposed to, right? Which is put on all of that extra pressure with the volley, forcing out your opposition, but you need to get into a position to do that as in goes Canyon now. They're looking to set up for this one as life is going to get taken down extraordinarily quickly. There it is. Beryl's even going to survive as they're looking for Ruler as Ghost just out of turret range is able to get it. And yep, goodbye Ruler. That's the double. And Damwon Kia off to a phenomenal start once again.
Right now,
well, Clid going to dive immediately onto Ghost, who does have his flash available. Heals there as well. Abyssal dive comes on through the volley to buy some space. As Canyon just going to focus on this dragon. They had mid-priority as well, as you can see. Teleport to come through from Rascal, trying to get down here. Empress Divide avoided with the distortion. Pretty clear that Showmaker was going to do that. BDD still trying to go for it as Rascal misses everything and Showmaker just walks it out. Allows him to be a little bit more aggressive as now Khan going to have to deal with Rascal. Stunned up a little bit, trying to kite this one out, and Hyper is going to help there as the Q is going to miss. And Khan is going to continue putting on the pressure. Checking in on Canyon once again. He's a few camps in the lead. Let's see what Khan's going to be able to do. Hop now on cooldown. He's trying to contend the flash to get himself out of the way of the Heartbreaker. As Canyon goes in the mid lane, that's the kick. Immediately he's followed as BDD's going to throw this one back. Great knock-up as Canyon moves himself out of the way. That is going to be the solo kill from the Viego, though, as now Beryl trying to get in there, but I don't think he's going to be able to get anything done as Ruler and Life looking for Showmaker. And Genji managing to strike back.
Try and use the gold lead that they have on their other champions is because Rascal just has the knowledge, more than so than almost any other player in the LCK, of how his limits work, right? Like how much can he push? Does he win an all-in, yes or no? There's a reason why this man is just leading.
The Mega Gnar was so close, but not close enough.
Rascal knew, I'm sure.
He did?
He did. He actually does, right? It's how he gets so many of these. And then this is a nice skirmish.
The arrow was so close, actually.
Would have been so big. But Beryl coming in, and then, yeah, Rascal is on his way. And this is not enough for Genji, but it is a moment that allows him to... And Oh,
all right, Rascal might be able to get something done here, as that's a big old nah. The wallop's fantastic as well, as Canyon will finish that one off very comfortably. And also, they have the wave prepped as they crash towards this turret at the same time. And Khan might even be able to grab this one as well. Yeah, it's Cannon Wave very, very comfortably able to lock this one down, and Canyon's going to start the counter jungle as well, as that's a big ultimate. But once again, Shomik is able to distort his way out lane and top lane and really extend this lead, as we're going to watch Khan get this mid-air ultimate.
Yeah, that's the lane to be. I like the attempt, Rascal, at trying to kind of kite back and then maybe get away from that ultimate play. And the key thing here is that Gen G is constantly trying to react to what Damwon is doing. But Damwon's control around the entirety of the map is so good.
Ooh, Beryl could be in trouble though, gets taken down to half, gonna eat that grey health. As Subjugate is on him, there's the Heartbreaker, as Rascal's diving on forward. He's now a Tahm Kench and just explodes. Showmaker looking for some more damage, but Rascal does make it to relative safety. Showmaker diving in once again, immediately having to get out. Knew that that was how things were going to have to go though. As you can see, Damwon still looking for potentially more. It's only Beryl that they've lost for the moment, and this turret is on half a health bar, or half a health point, is what I more meant. Yeah, very close to dying there.
Yeah. Right? And it's just always playing to your priority, actually setting up dives. Khan!
Yeah, that's big old Nara into the wall, only lands onto Rascal as Clid has the Crescent Guard, but doesn't have his life anymore as the Mimic Distortion comes in. Showmaker is going to connect the chain and now has to flash out of the way of Ruler. Chains of Corruption not long enough, unfortunately. And now Rascal on life, below half health. They're going to have to contend with Damwon Kia. Shirley is so angry. She's going to get a charge onto an inhibitor here at 20 minutes into the game. And to quote my friend Frosker, that one is the Baron inhibitor as well, as it's 20 minutes in.
So you die.
They have this cute little ward here that's giving him a fair bit of information, as the Baron just below half health. Clid going to get into position as Control Ward does come through. It might be a flip, as we do have a teleport to come on forward. And Damwon Kia are just going to back away. They'll take the teleport and they'll move on out. Should be able to clear vision now as well. So a theoretical advantage here for Damwon, and they've got super creeps on the bottom side of the map. That means that CS on Damwon's side that they could be getting money from is dying. So making plays around this Baron, very, very important to make getting that inhibitor relevant, right? And they are going to be able to do so, so it's still going to be absolutely the right call.
Pressure here again. Turn from Damwon is amazing. Can also look into a collapse on the topside turret if they choose to do so. But if Gen G just is forced to walk into them,
they have one teleport remaining, so Azir could turn up. It's a great pillar, but no actual engage or anything like that as Canyon.
A lot of damage.
Tanking up the Baron, as we can see. Ghost from over the side. Going to be joined now by Khan to add his damage to the mix. Azir still pushing, and Ruler almost just gets burnt down in one rotation. The arrow will connect onto the Trundle, but not be enough damage to take down Ruler with the extra splash that did come through there. The piercing arrow not going to land. The Baron down to very low health as the kick out immediately onto Clid. The secure of the Baron, and Damwon Kia now trying to win the team fight as well. Azir has made it, but he's just still too far away. Rascal diving on forward though. That's the double now. Ghost is also going to be taken down, and now Damwon needs to save as many Barons as possible.
That's a super sub right there, baby. Rascal picks up a triple kill on the Viego, gets that massive fight that the champion loves. And while the pickup is there, and Showmaker and Beryl still gonna have that Baron buff available,
but still, being able to use the resources given is still very important. It's Showmaker! Yeah, he's on the board now, as now Clid's in trouble. Might have to use that Crescent Guard, but he's gonna hold on to it for the moment, as Damwon Kia are gonna continue the siege. Oh man, LeBlanc really proving herself as a poke champion right here, as Showmaker just says no to the Varus. And this is what happens when you don't have something like, you know, the Tahm Kench or the Thresh there to get him out of that position. Sort of a sitting duck, as the inner turret is going to fall. That's all the inners now down. 7 turrets to 2 in favor of Damwon Kia. That's why they have this 6,000 gold lead.
I don't know how many they got in the first game, but it must have been something similar, of course, also with the Nexus turret. Like, it's going to be so overwhelmingly large. Yeah, solo bot. Let us flash.
Yeah, can Clid actually get over though is the question. As in goes Canyon, gets the kickback, flashes on forward, gets the smite, is now Rascal, dives on over. Goes Golden as well as Life, not going to get chained this time as BDD finds a big Emperor's Divide. Goes Golden to avoid the death from Ghost as well, who's now getting zoned away. The Gnar will fall down, but Azir will fall as well as Ghost. He's going to get heartbroken on, and he will get taken down. Looking for Life, and he will pick that one up. My God, Ghost is massive, trying to get this one against Rascal, but now it's Rascal who is the Ashe. Damwon, can they win a team fight? That is the question. They haven't really been able to in a 5v5 so far this game.
Okay, Khan.
It is all going to come down to this. Yeah, Khan, he's got a massive Narvar as well. The 4-man Gnar, although BDD does manage to go Golden. That's a 4-man wallop, though. You'll take that. Emperor's Divide onto 2 as the team fighting still good out of Gen G. BDD going to go down as Showmaker locks up that kill. As Canyon looking to get on top of his LeBlanc. They've taken down the Ashe, though, and he cheers so much of Damwon Kier's consistent damage. Now Showmaker looking for Rascal. The chain's not going to connect.
That's a soul.
Yeah, they are going to just dive right on top of this one. They sacrifice BDD, but they will be able to get the Mountain Soul. As now, 4 minutes on Elder. We've got Baron available as BDD has found Showmaker, or is it the other way around as the Ashe is going to be able to pick up the kill on the Azir with, I believe, an arrow from downtown. As now, without BDD, Gen G are going to have so much trouble for the next 50 seconds.
And no teleport available. BDD was the one who actually teleported into that enemy bot side jungle. Showmaker has gone back.
Clid now possibly in trouble. That's a Gnar into the wall onto only one target, but it might just be enough. Yeah, Canyon picks that one up, and Gen G are falling apart. Life as well, caught in the river once again. A barrel just dives on top of him, and now Rascal has no friends and no chance of the pop-off team fight as he heartbreaks, and obviously it feels heartbreaking, as Gen G will have to just give this one up. It might be inhibitor into Baron, but Damwon Kia can do whatever they want. That was a weird hop there, Khan, but I liked the idea.
Oh, there he goes again.
Yeah, pops over the wall, looks for Clid with a bit of poke damage. Gen G just staying as 5. That's another distort forward. As Showmaker gonna have to flash to get himself out of the way, and he is popped by the piercing arrow. Chains of Corruption are not going to find Canyon, but now without Showmaker for a whole minute, it's going to be so dangerous. And Elder Drake, they have to fight over it. Without their LeBlanc, this is so dangerous. The rest of Damwon Kia desperately trying to get them out of this area. Q will connect onto Life, but I think that Damwon are going to have to give this one up and try and fight elsewhere. But this is Elder Drake. It's so dangerous.
You're going to have to force, try and go for the end. The back's now starting to come through. You need this Drake. As Gen G, you can't give it up, but you also can't give up your Nexus. Teleport coming through.
Yep, Viego going to teleport back and try and defend the Nexus. As Khan and Ghost, they managed to take down one Nexus turret. Rascal not going to be able to get out of this one, I don't think, as he gets into the mist, but eventually will be taken down to that GA. The last Nexus turret will be taken down. The backs are starting to come through. Can Ghost actually lock down this Nexus? He's flashing to try and get on top of it, but he will be taken out. And now Gen G should be able to try and take down this Nexus, but there are still a lot of turrets, and also the minion wave is so far away. Should be able to make this one a 50-50 unless he gets kicked out of the pit, and you can see that Damwon, they don't want to go for it. They just want to try and take down this inhibitor and threaten the open Nexus. As we can see immediately, the teleport is used to come back, and now Damwon Kia can get back onto this Baron that is still aggroed, by the way. Canyon going to get the kickback one more time. Baron is going to be secured. Beautifully played here by Damwon. As now Clid will be able to take down the Tahm Kench, and Damwon just need to get out of here. That's all they need to do, and the heist will be successful. The chains connect as Rascal is taken down by Showmaker. It's 1,000 gold, but who cares about the gold? At this stage of the game, that pick was all they needed.
And if you get the Baron, or if they don't get the Baron rather, it's fine.
Well, that's a huge kick out as they try to get the coordination. Ruler survives for so long, but not long enough. Canyon secures it in the end. Life as well, he's burning down. The flash forward from Khan is now BDD looking for the execution, but he's not going to find it. He goes Golden, but that just buys some time. The two-man Gnar and Damwon Kia have had enough of this game. It's 48 minutes in, and they will get the 2-0 over Gen G. As Rascal, he's going to respawn, but he's immediately going to go back to a black and white screen. And Damwon here will complete the ace. Once again, they fight against a Mountain Soul, and once again, they are victorious. But what a series from Khan that I was expecting, but just the way Showmaker is treating this like he's just having the most fun ever.